I had been secretly dating my boss for 3 years. He thought I couldn't live without him. So when someone falsely accused me of leaking important plans and slapped me, he threatened to fire me if I didn't apologize. But to his surprise, I chose to resign and break up with him. Fine, then I'll resign, I sneered, yanking off my employee badge and tossing it onto his desk. But let's be clear, it's me resigning, not you firing me, Mr. Sinclair. My gaze slid to Isabella, who was practically glowing with satisfaction. Without a second thought, I unfastened the couple's watch from my left wrist and dropped it beside the badge. Oh, and one more thing, consider this your official notice. I'm breaking up with you, Nathaniel. With that, I turned and walked away without looking back. Isabella stood frozen in shock, completely caught off guard by my sudden breakup. Nate, you and her were. Nathaniel's expression darkened. Does that bother you? Isabella quickly shook her head. Not at all. As long as things are over between you two, why should I care? She had always known about my relationship with Nathaniel, but her sole goal had been to secure a marriage between her family and the Sinclairs. Now that I had willingly stepped aside, things were convenient for her. Isabella wanted to say more, but when she glanced at Nathaniel, she stopped. His eyes were glacial as they bore into her. Miss White, he whispered dangerously, I suggest you don't overstep your bounds. A shiver ran down Isabella's spine. Does he know everything? The thought sent a wave of fear crashing over her. Back at my desk, I swiftly and decisively packed my things. Breaking up with Nathaniel wasn't impulsive. I had wasted 5 years on him, trapped in a relationship that made me feel like a shadow, not a partner, and today, I had finally woken up. To him, I wasn't worth as much as a business deal. He had no heart, and I was done wasting mine. Blinking back stubborn tears, I swept everything into a cardboard box. Within 2 minutes, I was ready to leave. I strode toward the elevator. Just as I reached it, a sickly sweet voice stopped me. Miss Windsor, have you checked the contents of your box? We wouldn't want you walking out of this company with another project plan, now would we? Isabella's mocking concern dripped from every word. She cast a glance toward the other employees. Why are you all just standing there? Shouldn't someone check if Miss Windsor is taking anything that doesn't belong to her? A coworker hesitated, then stepped forward. Miss White is right, Sierra. I need to inspect your box. It's just procedure. I raised my hand, stopping them before they could touch my things. You don't need to check anything. My voice was cold. Without hesitation, I turned to Isabella, who frowned. What is the meaning of this, Miss Windsor? You want to see if I took anything from the company, right? I said flatly, then let's get this over with quickly. I lifted my box above Isabella's perfectly styled hair, then tilted it. Everything inside crashed down onto her. The office fell silent. Isabella stood stunned, frozen for a few seconds before reality hit. She let out a shrill scream. Serafina, are you insane? I remained calm as ever, setting the now empty box on her head. No, I'm not. I'm just helping you check my things, as you requested. Isabella furiously ripped the box from her head and lifted her hand, clearly about to slap me. But this time, I was faster. I effortlessly caught her wrist. At that moment, the CEO's office door swung open. Nathaniel stepped out, his expression grim, his disapproving gaze locked on me. My heart clenched for a second, but I didn't hesitate. I yanked Isabella's arm away and slapped her. Hard. That's for earlier, I said icily. Isabella reeled back, clutching her face in shock. You hit me? She gasped. I gave Nathaniel one last look. He just stood there, cold, silent, indifferent, and that silence solidified my resolve. Finally, I can let you go. With a bitter smirk, I turned and walked away without looking back. I left Mercurian Capital Group and headed straight for Nathaniel's villa. Once inside, I ruthlessly gathered every remnant of our relationship and stuffed it into trash bags. Then, I went to the garden, the one I had personally cultivated. I ripped out every single rose. When I was done, I pulled out my phone and called my best friend, Patricia Clark. Come pick me up. After the call, I removed my SIM card and threw it into the trash. If I was cutting ties, I was going to do it cleanly. Patricia arrived quickly. As she drove, I told her about my breakup and resignation. She fully supported me. Then, I asked her to take me to the airport. I was leaving, or at least, that was the plan, because just as we arrived at the airport, my phone rang.